What's going on, everybody? My name's Billy, and today I'm going to show you exactly what you forgot to pack in your day pack. You ever set out for a day hike and have that nagging feeling like you forgot something? Yeah, me too. Well, I'm going to show you what 99% of you guys forgot to bring with you. So I'm going to mosey on down this trail and we'll get to a spot where I can open this backpack up for you guys. All right, so let's open this bad boy up and see what we got here. So right away, what you're gonna notice is I got water. All right, now it's always important to bring more water than you think that you're gonna need. I guarantee you guys are walking around with less water or just enough water to get you through your trip. It's always important to bring extra water. You never know when you might need it. Next thing you're gonna notice is I got food. Again, it's important to bring more food than you think that you actually need. So I got your standard Cliff Bars here and your good old-fashioned beef jerky. Okay, now I guarantee you guys aren't walking around with a tarp. So it's super important to bring some kind of shelter. All this is just one of those emergency blankets. So they got the foil on the inside and the orange on the outside. I could use this for signaling. I could make a shelter out of this. Also, what I have is some trash bags. These are overlooked, man. They can be used for all kinds of things. So I could put some leaves or some debris in here and I could make a bed out of it. That'll keep me off the ground and keep my core body temperature up. You could also use these as a poncho. You can make a shelter out of these as well. Also, I have a cotton bandana in here. You can use this for water filtration, tear off a little piece to make a fire. Hundreds and hundreds of uses for a cotton bandana. All right, what else do I got in here? Oh, I got some 550 paracord. That goes along with your shelter building. Plus, you could also use this to make lashings, build things, all kinds of stuff. Also, I brought a pair of gloves. So most people don't bring gloves. They're really important in case you gotta touch something thorny or something that might tear up your hands in any kind of capacity. Also, you could use these to keep warm instead of your regular old winter gloves. They serve more than one purpose. Another thing I got to keep warm is a beanie. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You wanna keep your head warm. A lot of your heat escapes through your head. And then at the bottom here, I just got my rain jacket. You never know when it's gonna rain. It barely ever rains down here, but when it does, you don't wanna get caught off guard. So this thing will keep me dry. So I have a mosquito net. It's fall right now, but you never know, man, when you might need this thing. Plus it's lightweight, it takes up no room. I almost forgot this was actually down here, so. So another thing that I keep with me at all times is a map of my state, good old Colorado. Then to go with that map, I also carry a compass with me. I know land navigation is super boring to people, but it's super important to learn how to use this because you never know when your cell phone might run out of battery or you might not have a signal or whatever else might happen. This thing will probably never fail you unless you break it. Also in this bag, I got a spare flashlight, a pen, and 2 extra batteries just in case I need it. Also what I have is a first aid kit, and I keep this in a waterproof box so that way my bandages and stuff don't get all soaked. I mean, your tape and your bandages is gonna be pretty much useless if it gets completely soaked. So if you guys want me to go in depth about how to make up a first aid kit, let me know in the comments. What I keep with me that I guarantee you almost nobody carries in their backpack is a full tang knife. Now, the reason why you want a full tang knife is that way you can process firewood if you need to. Processing firewood and making fire could save your life. Got a multi-tool. I just keep a multi-tool with me. This is not necessary, but this thing has saved my butt so many times. If you guys don't have a multi-tool, definitely you need to get one. Other thing that you're gonna need is a headlamp. I don't care if you're hiking during the day and you don't think you're gonna need it, bring one, because you never know, like you might get stuck out there and it might be getting darker faster than you thought it would. Just trust me, it's a good idea to keep a headlamp always. All right, so what I got in this dry sack here, this is pretty much almost anything else that I would possibly need. So let's open this guy up. Okay, so I guarantee you, none of you guys are carrying around a little thing of baby wipes. You can use these to clean off your face. You could use these to clean up a wound if you got a scratch or something. You could use them for multiple things. These things have saved my butt so many times. I can't imagine going on any hiking trip or camping trip or anything that involves the outdoors without one of these. Even a picnic, these things are great for. So in this little pill bottle, all I got is some Vaseline and cotton balls. I showed in a previous video how to make these. The link will be in the description. And the reason why you'd want these is so that way you could start a fire real easy. These things go up like nothing. And if you need to start a fire, you want one real quick. So what I got here is some toilet paper. I don't know about you, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. And I almost always keep these with me. So what I got here is 2 power banks. I could charge my phone up to 3 times with this. So it's probably more power than anybody would need. But I do a lot of recording and picture taking, especially if you need to use your cell phone and it's dead. These things are a lifesaver. And to go along with that, I have a phone charger. So this is a lightning cable. This will work with my iPhone. I can't tell you how many times I brought in a battery pack and forgot the charger. Oh my God. Like, it's a waste. It's pointless if you don't have the charger. So another thing I keep with me, and I feel like a lot of people should bring this and probably forget about this, is chapstick. I don't know about you, but I don't like having chapped lips. Not only that, this thing can work as a fire starter too. So to go along with that Vaseline and cotton balls, I got a ferrocerium rod here. This, in my opinion, is a great alternative to having a lighter. I can get a fire every time with this. If you don't know how to use one of these, I did a previous video. Link will be in the description. Another thing that I always bring with me is bug spray. You never know when these damn bugs are gonna get you, man. And I don't know about you, but it is so annoying, and it'll ruin any outdoor experience, getting bit up and ate up by biting flies and mosquitoes and whatever creepy crawly insects. Another thing that I always have with me is gonna be a Bic lighter. Like I said, fire is life, and I don't go anywhere without the capabilities of making fire. Also, what I have on here is some Gorilla Tape. This is good for repairs, if you got to repair like a shelter or something, or if you needed to start a fire, you can actually use Gorilla Tape to start a fire. And last but not least, I have my Sawyer water filter. Keep that with me even though I bring water, because you never know, if you run out of water, you might need to store some water. Alright, so let's see what we got in the very front pocket here. So I got a Mylar blanket. So even though I have an emergency shelter, you never know who you're going to be with who might need this. These are great. They're kind of throwaway though, so good luck trying to get these back in the package. And the last thing I got in here is an emergency poncho. Again, you never know who didn't come prepared and they need a poncho. So to help your buddies out, you can either give them one of those trash bags or they can use this emergency poncho here. So I think that's gonna do it. I think this bag is completely empty now. Sure feels that way. All right, so there is everything all laid out. Now you might think that this might be heavy, but really without the food and water, this only weighs 9 pounds. So I think almost anybody could carry this. All right, so that's what I bring in my pack. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is it a little excessive? Did I not bring enough? Also, what do you guys bring in your pack? Also, if there's anything I should swap out. Also, if you liked it, hit the like button for me. And if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button for me twice, would you? All right, Billy out.